Hit my dicks. Hit my dicks. Start again. Hey my ducks, and welcome back to another Sharpie's World video. Been spending money. It's glorious. Absolutely, look at this sunshine. Bank holiday weekend, sunshine, and I've been spending money. So I've been up to Japanese water gardens in Nottinghamshire. Now, go back to my pond projects video. I think I might have said in there, I'm sure I did, about there's a certain fish I've been wanting to buy, and it's a kohaku. Been after a kohaku for a long time. I've got one. It's only a small one, cost me about 50 quid. But it's currently acclimating. It's sitting there, you probably won't be able to see. So I've got another 10-15 minutes yet of him floating around, and then we'll start getting him into the pond. Look how clear this my pond is, guys, still. I'll tell you what, since I've installed the Nexus, why does Nexus get a bad name? No idea, because my pond has been crystal. Does need a hoover. There is a bit of blanket weed growing around. It's the only downside to having a clear pond. Obviously your sun is penetrating through, that makes the blanket weed. If it was green, you won't get the blanket weed. Normally one or the other. But I have got some clover leaf answer. Now the water's slightly warming up, I can start using that. What?
Look what I've got!
Sun cream for when we fly away. Lanzarote this year, baby. Third time lucky after bloody COVID. So yeah. So when we get him out, I want my subscribers to help pick a name for him. At the minute, my daughter's called it Phoenix. He's got a little red nose, so I've been calling it Rudolph. She doesn't like Rudolph, so I need a different name. Right, projects for this weekend. You can't see, but behind there is all the rubble. When we built the filter house and was knocking walls down and stuff, hello cat, all my rubble is on there. We've got a skip on the drive that needs going in the skip. We'll do an update on the cameras, which you saw in the last video. I've also brought a new pump from a water feature, because all last year I couldn't have this working. The pump isn't great. I've tried switching it on, it's not coming on. If I take it apart and start the propeller with a screwdriver, which isn't the safest thing to do, it does start. So I brought a new pump. We're going to place it on the plant shelf this time so it doesn't get filled up with crap, and hopefully that shouldn't block up as much as it does, and get rid of this black pipe, so we can get that running now the weather's warming up. I've gone and bought my UV bulbs, so I can get my UV bulbs replaced as well. One obviously, or one that's in the filter house. Although that's only been running for 6 months anyway, so that probably won't need doing yet. But I've also brought a 15 watt one from a separate UV, which I did have on my box filter. Because obviously now getting sunnier days, I'm still running that for a while. I'm going to set the UV back up again, which goes into that. I know it's only going to be for a few weeks, a couple more months, but yeah. I think I'm going to have to get the paintbrush out again, just to touch up the trellis. I'm going to take a visit to the garden centre at some point, even though I've just literally been, because there's one right next to the Japanese water gardens, because I want to get some ferns across the back here, and maybe an acer. I like what Lee Hadfield's got. He's got a real acer. We can't have real ones because the rabbits, because I wanted a real one in there, but for those that don't know, they're poisonous to rabbits, and our rabbit does roam in the back garden, and obviously we don't want to kill it. So it's either a fake one, or I'm going to get a real one to come on the back here, because obviously the rabbit ain't going to jump up the pond. So that should try and hide some of the pipe work with some plants just across the back. And obviously a filter clean that we need doing, that's standard anyway. So yeah, it's going to be a busy bank holiday weekend, I think. She's smiling, so she's happy about summer for a change.
Hi guys, guess what I can do? I can buy more plants. Oh yeah!
She's a strange one. Strange one. Might have to stick the GoPro in there today as well. Good thing about sticking a GoPro in the pond, obviously I haven't got a pond window, but it's a good chance to have a look all around your fish with a GoPro. See if they get any sores on him underneath the bodies or on the sides that you can't see from above. Yeah, we'll stick the GoPro in, have a good look at the fish. And nobody puts Stumpy in the corner. Stumpy keeps sitting in the corner, guys, so I'm a bit worried about it. Nobody puts Stumpy in the corner. If anyone wants Stumpy, by the way, you can come and have it. It's a bit of a funny shaped fish. I call it Stumpy for obvious reasons.
My fish went like that and it died.
Oh, one more thing I need to do is get the lawn cut. That needs doing as well.
It's beautiful.
Although my son could do that wherever he's gone. He's probably legged it now. Right, guys. So let's get Special K, or Little K. That's the name I'm calling him. Quite a lively little thing. There you go, mate. What I reckon, guys. You see his red nose? Definitely a Rudolph appearance. But at the minute I'm calling him Little K. He's bigger than the Keisha Sui I brought last year. I think he's bigger than the Sankey I bought last year. Straight away, all the other fish come and say hello. You swim with the big boys next to my Shisui. Get whacked in the face by the Shisui. Gone over to see Chags. He's going to make some friends. I'll get the GoPro in there in a bit, fish, and have a look. I know they've got to grow in size yet, but don't forget, my aim is to make this pond where it drops down and making it the same all the way. Keeping that plant shelf is going, and then round here where it's quite shallow, that's going to be the same depth as that. And then this is going to be widened from wall to plant shelf, and then get rid of this shelf as well. This is actually floor level, then it drops down again there where the main pump is, and of course it goes up there. So all this is coming out, which is my plan for this year. Again, go back and watch the pond projects video. Yeah, plants are growing lovely now. It's starting to look like a pond again. Look crap in winter, don't they, ponds? Where's he gone? I think he's gone hiding around the plants already now. Oh no, not his ear, look. Exploring his new surroundings. He looks lovely in there. Didn't have any red at all with these fish, so to get a kohaku now, a bit more white in there as well, because I've only got really the Shiro Becco. So to get a bit more white, especially the red. It looks good next to the Sankey. We've got a lot of orange, got a lot of dark colours. He looks nice. Wait till he gets some size on him as well, so next year. Feed him up this year. It's like the little Sankey as well, and the Keisha Sui, wherever it is down here. Get some size on him this year. Beautiful. Right, need to crack on, guys. Alright, I've also bought some dried food for them as well. This was free for the price of two. So you've got your dried shrimp, dried mealworm, and whatever's in the top one. But especially the dried shrimp, my koi absolutely go mad for this. And when I used to have my two golden orth, they used to go mad for the mealworm. But I think all of them are just going to go mad for all this. So as the temperatures pick up, I'm going to put some of this in as treats, mix it with the food as well. They love it, absolutely love it. They love that more than the Cheerios, and my fish love Cheerios. So yeah, I can't wait. Try them in a bit as well. See what I mean, guys? Look at all that. This is a mixture of when we took all the soil out of the plant bed. We're going to start my filter house. There's bricks. So it is sort of pond related because it's all from the pond and garden. But yeah, it's going in the skip. Might take me a while. Where's the gloves? No fish. It's doing alright. Guess what, guys? We've got the spade out. What have we done? We said we wanted to extend this. And this is what we're doing. We've made a start.
If anyone wants to come round and out, bring a spade.
Yeah, we thought we may as well got this. While we've got the skip, we may as well just start digging it out. So that's what we're doing. Sometimes I wish we'd not started though. What a productive day. Well, I've not got much done with the pond. Look at that now. That's just a bag of sand and a wheelbarrow, but all that is now clear. Can't believe all that rubble has gone. I'm shattered. Look at that. All dug out. Not completely done because it just needs levelling off a bit. Some lumps. We've just put these down so obviously we can walk down there when we come into the pond and stuff. Don't know what the cat's doing. So yeah, so these are the slabs, exactly the same as these. So they're going to come all the way up there. I think it'll make the pond look a bit nicer as well. Save getting bogged down in all the grass in the winter. Perfect. So at the beginning of this video, obviously said I wanted to do such and such to the pond today. I've got it done because I wasn't intending to do all that, but we have. Just put a bit of food in for the fish because I forgot to do them earlier. Obviously we're losing a bit of light now, so I'll leave them there for 10 minutes. If whatever they don't eat, I'll just get netted out. But yeah, I think they look pretty cool. Right, I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow in terms of taking the kids out, so if not, we'll come back on Monday and hopefully I can crack on with all the pond stuff I wanted to get done. Another job is to get all this cleaned out. I know that's just piling up with rubbish, so getting there sorted. I'm absolutely shattered now. I'm ready to sit down, have a pizza, have a can of cider and just chill. I'll probably fall asleep early when I put a film on and nod off. I'm starving. I don't even know what the time is. Oh, it is 25 to 9. Nights, days are getting longer. Days are getting longer. So yeah, I've not done the fields are clean. No fish. There he is. Phoenix, as my daughter calls him. Special K as I call him, or Little K. Fish have loved it today. It's been really warm today. Although it's cooling down now. Stumpy's going back into the corner. Anybody put Stumpy in the corner? Yeah, I don't really seem to be eating much of the food all day because we've been digging. Oh my god, they must have had about 1,000 worms. Every time I found a worm, I've chucked them in. So they've just been fed on worms all day. They've loved it. I don't think they've ever had so much protein in one day. So, like I said, they don't eat much of that. I'll come back in 10 minutes and we'll get all this netted out. So I'll leave the garage unlocked, that's where the net is. No digging in this, you. Right, let's crack open a cider. Right guys, so new day. Oh, nothing you can see me then, looks a bit dark on camera. Right, got to get the camera out, but I've wired up my new pump to the water feature, so that's coming out pretty powerful. So the wind won't blow that, because before, I don't think that was powerful enough, or it was going anyway. And the wind used to blow it out the pond and you lose a bit of water. So this one's a lot more powerful. Brought out a lot of crap, but I managed to get it all in a bucket. So, a bit more water movement again around here. All last year, I didn't have this moving at all, because I was using that pump. Every time you switch the power off, the pump wouldn't start. You had to take it out the cage, start the propeller. Obviously it wasn't that powerful anyway, like I said, and I had this pipe strapped to it for the water to come out of. So I don't need that anymore. So now it actually goes through and comes out properly. So I just need to sort out the wiring. So it just runs around the back and then into the filter house where the switch box is. So I just need to just get that all strapped so it's all neat at the back. Pretty chuffed with that. Fish are loving it already. Look, they're already hanging around. So more water movement then for the summer. Just done my Nexus clean, hence why I'm just topping it up. Just added another 5 litres of more K1 media. Like I said on my last video, I'm adding another 5 litres of K1 every week. I know there's another 25 litres to add. So over the course of the 5 weeks, that'll all be added up. Just to check on the new fish, obviously we've had him a day now. He's over there just where the water return is from the Nexus. He's loving it. Bit concerned when I got up this morning because he was just sat in this corner, but obviously the temperature's been dropping at night time, so it might be just because of that, but he wasn't clamped fins or anything, and he soon moved away and he's swimming again with the fish, which he's been doing all morning so far. So he's coming over now. It's just in there, can't really see because of obviously the water movement. Right, so obviously now I need to disconnect that. I've already disconnected from the power, but I just need to just take it from that back wall. Oh, it's cable tied to, and then I can put the new one across as well. Okay, let's go. Another job done. Because as these plants get big, we have a gush of wind, it normally blows the plant pots off into the bloody pond. And I always have to tie them back, but I leave it too late. I'll do it once they've blown off. So this time I've tied them up, so if you can just see the string on that one, what I've done is tied it to the bracket that the cables run down the side of the wall. And I've done the same with this one because it's these two that always do it. So you can just see the green string coming across. That's just tied. So now I won't leave it too late and do it once they've blown off. That should keep them on. Normally wake up one morning and they're down here. Loving this at the minute. Hope you can hear me over this, by the way, that's quite loud. The water's normally crystal clear, as you know, but I've just stirred it up a bit, so I'm sure that will clear up again over the next few hours. A bit more topping up to do, and I'm just about to pop now to PC World and just get the memory cards for these cameras, because you get free storage on them. You only get, I think it's 14 days, and the 14 days has run out now, or it might have been 7 days, sorry. So I'm going to go and get some memory cards for those 2 cameras, and at least I can store footage on there if need be. Oh yeah, I'm on about getting the Acer, so you'll see if I bring that back and all.
My favourite place.
She's chopping away. She's happy. She's happy when she's chopping. That's the old pump. I was going to give that a clean up before I store it away. I can always use it as a spare if I need to. And a few little more jobs to do. When I go away this year, because this was from Lanzarote years ago when I first got my pergola set up. So I'm going to go and get a new one. Obviously it's all covered in algae now, and let's get a nice new one to go on there. Might get two, one for each corner. Don't tell her though. Right, starting to get this cleared. I can actually walk down here now. I just need to do something with that, but I'm going to get all my medicines, because at the minute they're in the passageway. Get all my medicines in there, there's my microscope. Get this tidied up, and at least I can start clearing my bench up a bit. So I do need to do a water test this weekend as well. I was about to say, where is my water test, but it's here, crushed under all that. Keep me empty boxes under there, or on this shelf to be fair. Does anybody want a BMX? There's a BMX buried under there, but no one uses it. If you want it, tell me, you can have it. We'll just come back from the shop. No memory cards at PC World, so I've just ordered off Amazon, and I'm going to come till tomorrow. Went to the garden centre. No Acer plants, and no fern plants that I wanted. So I'm going to have to go to a different garden centre next week. Because we had to get back and I have to go and see my mum. And then we'll crack on with what else we need to do. She's got her stuff though, look. She's happy. Got her plants. Keeps her quiet for a bit, doesn't it? They thought I was giving them some more silkworm. All coming over. We've had enough, you greedy pigs. Right, one thing I've still not done yet. I've still not set up my third camera on the house. I've still not replaced my UV bulbs. I've still not done my water test. And I've still not fully cleaned up in here yet. But time's ticking on. I need to get now sort of ready for work tomorrow, so this might have to wait till next weekend. Oh, and I've also had to build someone a swing. So that took minutes. Took about half hour out of my day. And I've still not added the clover leaf, so I might do that now. Right guys, so that's probably it for this weekend now. There's not much else I can really do. I need to get sorted for work in the morning, back after work after the bank holiday weekend. I have to get all my stuff together, so I didn't get everything done I wanted to get done, like I said at the start of the video, but pretty productive really. I got quite a bit done. Anyway, I'm gonna go and feed the fish their supper, and then that'll probably be it for the day. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed already, and make sure I don't trip as I walk into the garage. Get some light or some dark, and hit the bell to get notifications, and we'll see you next time for another video of Sharpie's Pond World. Cheers ducks, bye.